Hey everyone, the G.I. Joel here with today's new comic book day pickups. So I got a lot of great books that came out this week, and I have a lot that I'm adding to my personal collection that I'm really excited to share with you. Before we do that, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below with the bell notification. Make sure you don't miss any videos from us and any of our new videos coming out. So first up for this new comic book day, we have Dune, House of Atreides, number 2 by Brian Herbert is the writer, and the artist is Kevin Anderson, and illustrated by Brian Herbert and Kevin Anderson as the writers, with Dev Pramenik and as the illustrated, and Alex Gutierrez on the colors. I am a big Dune fan of the original novel series by Frank Herbert and Brian Herbert, and this is a prequel series taking place before the original Dune novel. And in this issue, we get more into the background of the Harkonnens, as well as Rabban, the Beast Rabban, as he's called later on, and a lot of great callbacks, such as like souk dealers in Carthage, and other great things like that. We get to see some of the Bene Gesserits with their breeding and DNA plan, as well as some of the other great things. We get to see like young Duncan Idaho on Giddy Prime. A lot of great things in this issue. It was a really good read. So I picked up the A cover, as well as the B cover, and the local comic book shop day variant cover there, which is just a foil version of the B. But yeah, big Dune fan, really enjoying it. It is a great read, and I definitely recommend it. Next up is Daredevil issue number 24 by Chip Zdarsky. This has been an absolutely fantastic run of Daredevil, and in this most recent kind of arc we're going through, Daredevil is on trial for the murder that he committed accidentally all the way back in issue number 1. He's being tried as Daredevil, which was kind of an interesting thing that happened in the last couple of issues. But in this one, he actually is going to go to trial. He's trying to get Tony to buy Hell's Kitchen still for him in order to ensure that it's safe from the Stromwinds. And Kingpin is still involved in everything, and kind of how their stories are paralleling. Zdarsky is absolutely one of my favorite writers currently, and he is doing an absolutely fantastic job with Daredevil. Highly recommend giving this a read, but absolutely fantastic Daredevil run, highly recommend. Next up is G.I. Joe Snake Eyes Dead Game by Rob Liefeld. This has been a really good read. It's a 5-issue series. We're on issue 3 already, so it's getting close to the end here. As you know, Snake Eyes was captured by the Grave Master and forced to kind of retrieve his sword from him from the World Serpent. It was protected by some ancient magics and everything, and the Grave Master was unable to get it. And then Snake Eyes has got to fight this awesome-looking World Serpent on here. And then we know in the last issue, Storm Shadow kind of made an appearance, and now he's going to come and help Snake Eyes out. It's been a really good read. It's changed some of the history and the origin for Snake Eyes, which is pretty cool. And also you get to see him in an awesome red suit. He has more of the red suit in this issue. They first just showed it in issue number 2, and his red suit makes a bigger appearance in this issue. And then some other cool stuff at the end there. I don't want to ruin it for you, but definitely a good read by Rob Liefeld. Snake Eyes Dead Game number 3. And then next we have Shang-Chi number 3. And it got a crazy cover here versus Sister Dragon versus zombie vampires. This has been a really great read. I am be the first to admit I don't know a whole lot about Shang-Chi, haven't read a whole bunch about him, but I wanted to pick this series up originally because the movie was supposed to be coming out this year. I thought it would be a good primer to get to know the character a little bit better, and it really has been. In this issue, Shang is trying to connect more deeply with his siblings, who are also raised in the crazy deadly houses, and trying to connect with Sister Dagger and Brother Saber more, and trying to kind of break their cult mentality a little bit. But they kind of go up against some, as it says, zombie vampires and stuff, and some great development of the kind of story here and the characters in this current run of Shang-Chi. So it's on issue 3 of 5, but definitely a good read. Next up, we have Maestro number 4. This has been coming from Peter David, continuation of the current Maestro series, issue 4 of 5. In the last issue, the Hulk, who was slowly becoming the Maestro, unleashed his dogs of war on Dystopia, and all the stuff that ensued with that. So we kind of pick up from there, and it's, as you can see clearly on the cover, it's going to be a kind of him versus Hercules kind of issue, as we know Hercules is currently the Maestro. What I think is really great about this one is you're kind of slowly watching the Hulk character change. He's gone from just being like the Hulk with long hair, and now he's kind of slowly becoming more and more Maestro looking from the classic Future Imperfect Hulk series. It's been really good, another good read. Hulk versus Hercules have a good battle, and there are lots of action in this issue compared to some of the earlier ones. But definitely a great read, and really looking forward to seeing how it all kind of plays out in the next issue, which should be the final one before we get to the next Maestro story arc. So that's it for this new Comic Book Day pickups. You know, a lot of great reads, like I said, really excited to add all of these ones to my personal collection. My pick of the week this week is definitely Dune House Atreides. I'm a bit biased because I am a big Dune fan. Get anything different on your pickups? Anything that you would like to see, or anything that you're reading that you think would be a great recommendation? Feel free to let me know down in the comments below. And thanks. See you all next new Comic Book Day.